Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite appetizer, coconut shrimp. And as a bonus, I'm going to share with you my amazing homemade delicious pineapple mango chutney sauce that goes perfectly with it and complements it so well. First things first, let's get started. We're going to need clean deveined shrimp, and for our dry ingredients, all-purpose flour, garlic powder, paprika, as well as panko breadcrumbs and shredded coconut. For our wet ingredients, we're going to need 1 egg, as well as green seasoning and your favorite beer. I'm going to use a tablespoon of green seasoning. Green seasoning is just a combination of thyme, parsley, celery, basil, pepper, garlic, and onions. I use it a lot when I'm cooking because it gives the food great flavor. However, you could even make this yourself. You don't have to purchase it from the store. You could basically use the same ingredients and put it in a food processor and freeze it until you're ready for it. It's very similar to sofrito. Okay, now it's time to combine all of our dry ingredients together. I'm going to use my fork to just mix everything together. Okay, once I'm finished, I'm going to beat my egg and combine it with my dry ingredients. Be sure to mix everything together. Here comes the exciting part. Without further ado, we are going to add the beer to our mixture. We're going to add a little bit at a time, stop, stir, and what we're looking for is a pancake-like consistency. And until we achieve that pancake-like consistency, we're just going to add a little bit at a time and continue to stir. By any means, if you're not comfortable with using beer, feel free to use seltzer water or any type of carbonated water would work just fine. At this point, I feel like I achieved my pancake-like consistency, so I'm going to continue to stir my batter just to remove all of the lumps, because you don't want any lumps in your batter. We're looking for a smooth consistency. Moving right along, I'm going to combine my shredded coconut and my panko breadcrumbs all together. Once that's finished, I'm going to take my shrimp and dip it in my beer batter and then coat it with my coconut and my panko breadcrumbs. The shredded coconut and the panko breadcrumbs is what's going to create that nice crunchy texture once you deep fry it. I'm now going to take my shrimp and place it onto a plate lined with parchment paper. I'm going to repeat the step at least one more time just so you can see exactly how to do it. As you can see, my shrimp is coated and ready to be deep fried. I usually fry my foods in olive oil just because I feel it's a little healthier, but the option is totally up to you. At this time, my flame is on medium heat. However, as you saw, I had about 8 to 9 pieces of shrimp on my plate. But we're not going to overcrowd the pan. Even though I have more space for more shrimp, I'm not going to do that. I want to keep that heat intensity, and I don't want to change the temperature of my oil by adding too much shrimp to the pan. So whether if you're frying shrimp or any type of fried food, you don't want to overcrowd your pan, because then you're going to lose the temperature and your food is not going to cook evenly, and you'll pretty much be frying all day. As you see, my shrimp is now golden brown, and it's time to remove it from the oil. Feel free to place it on a paper towel, or you can place it on a rack. It's now time to fry up the second batch. I swear guys, it looks so good. I just want to cut this video short and start eating. Okay guys, as you can see, I couldn't help myself. Out of the 8 pieces of shrimp, I ended up eating 2. Anyway, it's so good I just couldn't deny it. But that wraps it up. We're done with the shrimp. On to making our pineapple mango chutney sauce. Okay guys, it's mango chutney time. I have mango chutney, ginger pieces, as well as pineapples that I got out of a can. On my stovetop, I have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter that's melted. I'm going to add all of my contents to my pot. I'm going to stir it around. And then I'm going to add my pineapple juice, as well as some brown sugar. Once I'm done, I'm going to let it reduce until it becomes thickened. And the brown sugar is what's going to help it to become thick, like a syrup. Okay guys, while I'm showing you how to make my pineapple mango chutney sauce, I'm going to tell you how to make the most important part, which is the mango chutney. You're going to need sugar, distilled white vinegar, mangoes peeled and cut into 3/4 pieces, 1 onion, raisins, ginger, garlic, mustard seeds, and red chili peppers. You're going to add your sugar and your vinegar to a pot, bring it to boil, and then you're going to add your remaining ingredients of all of your fruits and spices. And once you're done, this is what you're going to have. Guys, as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe. Until next time.